Nigel, all things considered, was that one of the most important wins of the season out there for your boys tonight?
I think so far, yes. We're only halfway through the season. It feels like a lot more than that. But I think on the back of the effort that went in and the disappointment from the FA Cup on Saturday, to do that tonight and the effort that went in was outstanding.
I said to you on Saturday your team talk would be easy, react and repeat, and they certainly did that. They came out the traps flying.
Yeah, we always try to start strong at home and get an early goal. We managed to get that, and it was a very, very good goal as well, just a lay back and a side foot finish. But I thought we were worthy of our lead, well worth our lead, and should have doubled it not long after that.
Three very good goals. We'll come to the penalty in a second. What was your favourite out of the three? Because there was good football involved in all of them.
Well, that's it. It is difficult to pick one tonight because although it wasn't the actual goal, I think Rhys Oates' run from the edge of his own box to deep into their 18-yard box to win the penalty was a particular highlight, although it wasn't an actual goal itself. But great endeavour to do that.
Penalties have always been a bit of a quandary this season as well. How was it decided that McLaughlin would put the ball down?
Well, it's funny because we've had so many different takers, usually missing, and we just a few minutes before they went out, actually, we hadn't talked about it. I said, who's on pens tonight? Stephen Quinn said, I'll take them if nobody else wants them. And Macca said, I don't mind. So between the two of you, whoever fancies it, if we get one, sort it out. And Macca stepped up and tucked it away.
On the flip side tonight, two goals which I'm sure you won't be happy in the way they were conceded.
No, the first one especially. We were playing in a dangerous area. Ollie Hawkins put his hand up at half time and said, I shouldn't be playing it in there. I don't mind him playing it in there, he's got to expect it back, and then we deal with it and we don't concede from it. So it was a sloppy goal, and the second one we should get out Harry Charles, they should deal with it a bit better. We need a bit more from our subs when they come on, because when they go on they've got to replicate what the lads are coming off have been doing, and we didn't quite get that tonight.
Yeah, I guess it was a difficult one for you tonight in terms of the final sub, because I imagine you want to get Danny Johnson some minutes, but then they score with 2 minutes to go.
That's it, Danny was coming on, just give out to a breather, but then you literally, when you've got 4 minutes or something, and then you're more likely to need somebody like Richard Narty, just sat in front of the back four, won a header, won a tackle and a clearance, and that's what you need.
Let's talk Rhys Oates for a minute again. He was given man of the match by the supporters tonight. He's like Roadrunner out there.
Yeah, I think he's one of these players that fans get excited about when they see him playing, and they love to see the pace and the directness and the endeavour that he shows, as he did for the penalty. And I think he's becoming a little bit of a fan's favourite.
Another Ryan Sturck tonight, of course, on loan from Birmingham City. He's growing and growing game by game, isn't he?
Yeah, he wasn't, I don't think, 100% tonight. He got that knock on Saturday, and it was touch and go with whether he was going to play tonight, him and Stephen McLaughlin, and they only sort of declared themselves fit about 5:30. So I think he can be a bit better on the ball, but it was still a good performance from him.
And of course, earlier in the season, we probably should have come away with something from Swindon. So does that sort of vindicate that and give you that push? Because we've hit the halfway mark now.
Yeah, a little bit. That's one of the games I hope we're not looking back on with regret in 4 months' time, because we should have certainly got something when we played at Swindon. We played well enough and didn't get a break on the day. I don't think we particularly got one tonight. I thought it was a penalty, and we earned everything that we got tonight.
Let's move away from tonight's game, of course, and look ahead to Saturday. Back here again at home to Warsaw. What are you expecting from them?
Well, they've had a clear week. I think they were a bit disappointed last Saturday when they played. I think they were down at Stevenage, so we will have to expect a reaction from them. We know their capabilities now dangerous are from the game that we had at Warsaw earlier in the season. We made mistakes in that game defensively and they punished us. I don't think we can afford any against them on Saturday.
I think we're in a far better position though now than where we were there in terms of personnel as well. Would Foreign Rawson be back in contention for Saturday, him missing it again tonight?
Yeah, hopefully. He's due back in for training tomorrow. We found with all the lads who've had COVID, it's very much just got to see what they can do and how much they can do. Some can sort of 15 minutes and then they start really feel got breathing problems, but they can't continue the session, so we'll just have to see how he is.
Does that, a lot of that come down to the way you play at the minute as well, because you're really giving it everything out there from the first minute to the very last?
We have to. That's we just won our last two games 3-2 against here Hartlepool and league games, and then Swindon, and we have to give it everything to get a result. We're not a team that can coast, not yet.
Moving on, of course, to January transfer window, so you'll get this question every week from everybody. What's the latest in the transfer market? Any incomings or outgoings this week before Saturday?
There might be. Before Saturday, we hope so. Don't think there'll be any major outgoings, maybe a young lad or two going out on loan. But we've made a few calls about players coming in, a couple of permanents, a couple of loans, and we'll see what happens. But you see, we've got a very good squad already in place, so there'll be no sort of panic buys or loans or anything like that. There'll only be people who we really think can come in and add some value to what we already have.
Yeah, absolutely. And finally tonight, of course, back home on Saturday to Warsaw, the fans have been absolutely tremendous. How important is it for them to get their tickets and get back here and support in numbers? Because even when we conceded that goal late on, they just did not shut up.
That's what and it lifts everybody. We talk about it all the time. It's funny when we walk down and at the end of the game and they're there down at the side of the pitch side there, and they look as though they're enjoying it. And I hope they are, because say that some of the performances of late and some of the football tonight especially has been wonderful.
That winning feeling is certainly something, isn't it?
We want to keep it going. The players want to keep it going. Hopefully we're getting that top sort of 8, or we top 7 tonight. We want to stay in it.